Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction for another death battle, and this one is Sauron versus the Lich King. Of course, Lord of the Rings versus World of Warcraft. I'm going to warn you, I've never played World of Warcraft ever, and I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings movies in a very long time. So I'm going to this one a little in the not completely in the dark, but it's getting you know, it's getting a little. The sun's going down. I can't really see too well. You know, I got the glasses off. I'm like Velma. I'm going, Anyway, so I'm going nuts. I'm losing it. So I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's get to it. The premiere is about to happen. So, oh god damn, I forgot. I keep forgetting how loud that is. Good lord. Trying to wake somebody up, I guess. If you leave this on, say you don't wake up until like 2 Eastern, you can just leave this on, and this will be a nice like wake up alarm for you. If you don't have an alarm clock yourself, just turn this shit on. It's loud enough to get you out of your slumber. Anyway, doesn't matter what the topic is. Death battles are really fun. I actually really look forward to them, even when they're ones that I'm not like super invested in. Like, but I have a feeling this might be a good battle. Like, even though I don't know anything about the Lich King, I feel like this is gonna be a good one. Two pretty badass, imposing looking dudes, I'll say. Dudes. Even though Halbrand, oh, I'm sorry, Sauron, excuse me.
This episode of Death Battle
look how low it is.
Shady Rays.
Shady Rays. My future's so bright, I gotta wear shady rays.
Sauron. The
Sauron.
Lord of the Rings. The Lich King. Warcraft's Lord of the Scourge. Evil has many shapes, but few can match the presence of these kings of blight and shadow.
Okay. I've seen that concept before. I didn't know concept art before.
Weapons,
Again, I don't know anything about the Lich
who
King.
would win.
Just warning you, just in case you skip to the reaction you're expecting me to go.
Within the timeless halls.
I'm excited for this battle though. I have a feeling it's gonna be good.
The supreme god Eru and his angelic Ainur created all of existence through a single harmonious song.
But one of these angels just had to be a rebel. Melkor ruined that harmony, giving the world its many, many imperfections, like Wiz. Then after messing up God's hit single and going rogue, Melkor took up a new name just to be even more metal. Morgoth.
Morgoth's power was impressive, daunting. Several Maiar, essentially lower-ranked angels, joined him in his frightening conquest of the world he had helped create.
And the greatest of these followers was one obsessed with destroying all life in the pursuit of bringing about complete order.
He used to be Maiar, but under Morgoth's reign, he became the one and only Sauron.
As the big wig of Morgoth,
are they gonna bring up
Sauron spent
Rings of Power
thousands of years bringing Middle Earth to its knees.
He's almost more a force of nature than anything
I didn't
else,
watch
able to create infernos, cause country-spanning earthquakes, and even absorb souls.
And because he's a weird angel spirit man, he can morph his body around his own soul however he wants, or just shed it like clothing and fight as a ghost.
He can morph far beyond that. He has appeared as something akin to both man and elf, attractive and devious. A werewolf, once thought to be the greatest wolf of all, and even a vampire.
Oh,
hell
man,
yeah.
Tupper's gonna go nuts with that.
Many
Werewolves
of his
and
greatest
vampires
accomplishments are not due to his powerful magics and weaponry, but his inhuman.
why did he come in like he was
Sauron is
like
a
Injustice 2 intro?
He's like if Loki and Satan did a fusion dance. He loves to trick someone with illusions, shadow magic, or just by toying with their sad, predictable, pathetic human emotions. Like when he convinced Saruman to join the evil side, who was basically a super wizard specifically meant to lead the charge against Sauron.
In some ways, Sauron is actually wiser than the master he served. In the most epic war to eclipse all other wars, humans, dwarves, elves, and more united to destroy Morgoth, casting what remained of Melkor into the void.
But Sauron saw it coming and bailed faster than me at a divorce hearing, just to show back up centuries later in the fiery pits of Mordor.
There, the Dark Lord created a plan to conquer everything. He fooled the elven smiths into forging 19 rings of power and planted them among the leaders of elven, man, and dwarven kind, all controlled by another ring he made in secret.
The one ring to rule them all, one ring to bind them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them.
That's right.
Oh, God,
it's been a long time since I watched the Lord of the Rings. In the darkness bind them.
Of Mount Doom using part of of Sauron's own soul.
Just
the one
flooded
that
back into my
amplified
brain.
his power
Oh
and
my
let
god, I
him
need to watch the
control
Lord of the Rings movie
minds
again.
and
I think the
actions
last
of
time I
other
watched one, I
ring
was still in high
The
school.
9 kings of men were especially vulnerable and saw themselves reduced to
Nearly
twisted
indestructible,
wraiths
yeah.
bent to Sauron's whims.
It wasn't any better for the less kingly humans. So much so that Sauron mind-controlled most of Numenor. We're talking about an island nation that could have had as many as 18 million people, and Sauron had them all at his creepy, pokey fingertips.
This led to retaliation from Eru, who had hardly directly intervened ever before, even against Morgoth. Eru sank Numenor, while Sauron was still on it. But the Dark Lord's spirit persevered, indestructible even against the wrath
True
of
evil
God.
can't die.
Sauron used the ring to build himself a new body. It may have cost a lot of power, but he took a biblical event to the face and went right back on to being evil.
And yet, putting so much power into one object did have drawbacks.
Which hit back hard when Isildur
my
subtracted a digit from his
fingies.
hand.
The Warrior King did more than just cut off a finger. He took the ring and its power for himself. This act forced Sauron to retreat as a disembodied spirit, threatened by his own power in the hands of another. And should the One Ring be destroyed completely, Sauron's spirit could be rendered impotent beyond repair. It isn't all bad, though. The ring
That
can
means
turn
you
you
have no
invisible,
cum.
create visions of impending doom, and has one hell of a defense mechanism.
Yeah,
Who's
who'd want to destroy
yeah,
it when it makes you want it? Has a will of its own, with promises whispered.
Is this
Even
why
the best
Sonic
of us
loves
can't
these little
refuse.
things?
The greatest poultry dinner ever, boomstick. Bourbon, pecan, parmesan, turduckens. It's so precious.
Duckers, no.
What did you just do?
What? It
Did you
sounded
hit it?
delicious.
It's-
Well, Rick,
I'm looking
or
over
no
on the
Rick,
right.
Sauron's a beast. He's swatted away armies of soldiers, interrupted Mount Doom through sheer willpower. He has total control over his own being and can modify his soul at will. So he can definitely resist someone like
Oh,
spooky Ghost Celebrimbor trying to dominate a
I
spirit.
still need to
And being
play
among the strongest
Shadow of
Maiar,
War.
the peak of Sauron's power is beyond
One
that
day.
of Ose, a lesser Maya, which is specifically important
Shadow of
because
Mordor is
Ose
so good.
single-handedly
So good.
raised the island of Numenor.
Yeah, remember that island that got no one? That place. No wonder everyone wants his ring. Who could turn down that much power?
Power.
But Isildur, the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and he kept the ring rather than destroy it. But in the end, the ring destroyed him and waited for its master's return.
Sauron was rebuilding Mordor into a world-conquering force. And after a little bit of good old-fashioned torture,
Love
he
how
found out the
gritty these
ring
movies
was in
look.
the Shire. The chillest, coziest, dopest
And then
place
how
imaginable.
magical and
Oh,
whimsical.
man, when I retire, I'm gonna go live in a hobbit hole and just get lit 24/7.
And
yeah.
so began the War of the Ring. Sauron's forces covered the land, seeking both the ring and the downfall of man, always shadowed by the symbol of his ever-present influence, the Eye of Sauron.
It was a slaughterfest. Middle-earth stood no chance. Everybody basically accepted death by orcs as inevitable. It was hopeless. The kingdoms of men would finally fall for good.
Save for the Dark Lord's truest weakness. Sauron's cunning and stratagems were impressive,
Hope to the
sure,
eye.
but ultimately, he never truly understood the people of Middle-earth. In his mind, absolute power was factually irresistible. He never imagined a mere mortal could ever, or would ever, seek to actually destroy the One Ring.
Against all odds and a whole lot of walking, Sauron was defeated. Not by the sparkly new king or the armies of Middle-earth, but by the most unlikely creature
Frodo.
imaginable.
Little boy.
Elijah Wood.
Yet, even as a formless shadow,
That kid
Sauron's
from
legacy
North.
remains one of
Everyone's favorite
domination,
movie.
treachery, and most
North.
of all, fear. Fitting
Bruce
for the
Willis is
being
in a
that
bunny
represents,
costume, I mean.
and I quote, as near an approach to the holy evil will as is possible.
Wow, that made me really want to watch the Lord of the Rings movies again. Which is not hard to
This
me want to
episode of
do.
Death Battle is
but
sponsored by Bespoke Post.
Gear up for fall. with
Doesn't matter
Bespoke
how
Post
much I
and
wanna
seasonal
do something, I
lineup
never
must
do it,
have
so.
Box of awesome collections.
Bespoke Post partners with small businesses.
Please
and
label all the
emerging
stuff
brands
that
to
I don't
bring
do
the
in the
most
comments.
unique goods every month.
Lose
Find the
weight.
hot sauces in the Scorch Box combined from brands all across the country. Perfect for some deliciously devilish home cooking.
No matter what you have
Delicious.
going on this season, Box of Awesome
Delicious
has you covered.
bespoke
From camping
post.
gear essentials to travel must-haves
delicious
and autumn cocktail
camping
kits,
gear.
Box of Awesome has
Oh.
everything you need for fall.
I'm personally digging all the sick knives in boxes like Terra, Forge, and River.
Each box is valued at about $70, but you'll only be paying
$100.
It's totally free to sign up too.
Like a
skip
loot
month
box,
or
except
cancel
for
anytime, no
or a
sweat.
loot crate,
Get
except for
20% off
stuff
your
you might
first
actually
monthly box
need
when
in
you sign up
life
at
at one point.
boxofawesome.com and enter the code
Besides a
DEATHBATTLE
Funko
at
Pop of
checkout.
Groot.
That's boxofawesome.com code DeathBattle for 20%
Hey, I love my
off your
Funko
first
Pop
box.
of Groot. Okay, it glows in the dark.
Code DEATHBATtle.
You might need that when the sun goes
On
out.
the distant planet of Draenor, destruction
Alright, here we go.
was imminent. The orc shaman Ner'zhul
I don't know
prepared to
anything
spell
about
his
the Lich
followers
King,
to
so.
tear the planet asunder, all to escape the fury of the demon lord Kil'jaeden.
But when
Jaden.
Ner'zhul waltzed through the portal, Kil'jaeden was right there waiting
Kill
for him.
Jaden, that's his name.
Ner'zhul was forced to serve Kil'jaeden's will to ravage another world,
Kil'jaeden.
Azeroth. Thus, he was transformed into the first Lich King.
Okay.
This Lord of the Dead was sent to the continent of Northrend, but Kil'jaeden had one more twist for poor Zul.
Kil'jaeden.
His body was gone, leaving just his spirit, which was bound to a set of armor sealed within a prison of magical ice. Man, this guy can't catch a break. Armor looks sick, though. He's gonna possess me if I put that on, huh?
From his frozen prison, the Lich King would begin his conquest, conjuring an unstoppable plague of undeath.
I assume a possessed
Soon, this would
piece of
threaten
armor
the
will
lives
probably
of the
possess you when you put
kingdom
it
of
on.
Lordaeron.
I don't even think we needed that
was a lot,
foreshadowing. I
buddy.
think that's
Here's
just
where our
obvious.
main guy finally shows up. Lordaeron's crown prince and holy knight, Arthas Menethil.
Fabio, oh.
Yeah, his name does kind of sound like something your doctor would give you for fungus, but hey, no. Arthas was a badass. At 19 years old, he was considered one of the best swordsmen in the world, and had mastered
Killed his
nearly
own
every weapon
father.
he could.
Even with
Intern.
such a
Wait, I'm
skilled
sorry.
warrior as its
Intern at
prince,
Blizzard.
Lordaeron was already
Oh no, he's
severely
a.
pressured by a war with
He's
the
a sex
Orcish horde,
pest?
So
No.
a zombie plague was the last thing Arthas needed. Compounding this even further, Ner'zhul
Intern.
managed to break free of Kil'jaeden's power and turned his attention toward
think that
creating a
was named
champion to
Kil'jaeden.
lead his ever-growing scourge.
I'm assuming it's kill
Naturally,
as in
he chose
K-I-L,
Arthas.
not
Who was a
K-I-L.
stressed out mess, to the point where he tried to stop the plague by killing everyone in his own city. Holy shit! Yeah, he was totally losing it. So hearing a creepy
Sounds
voice
good to
in
me.
his head really didn't help.
That voice is
Long
telling me
story
to.
short, in his efforts to protect
Okay,
his
Senua,
realm,
calm
Arthas
down.
discovered a rune blade and took it for himself. This was the fearsome Frostmourne.
Surprise!
I
It's
watched the
source
Pawn
of the
Pawn
Lich
Stars
King's power.
episode where a
He
guy
was
sold
stealing
this to them.
souls and storing them within the blade.
Is that the
With
lamest
this
thing I've
new
ever said?
ice-cold
Yeah.
cleaver in hand, Arthas lost his soul and got a Death Knight makeover.
And so the former hero of light would lead the very scourge
Evil!
he previously fought.
And
Evil!
in time, Arthas would don the armor for himself, giving the Lich King a new, ultimate power.
This is the
Walking!
definitive.
Remember, everything the Lich King had done up until this point had been from his prison within
Lich
a
King.
literal block of ice.
And this new Sauronite armor, wait, no,
Hey, hey,
Saronite
hey.
armor is
Yeah,
the
that
best. Like, what
Hey
was
now.
it doing stuck in ice all this time when it's made of old god blood and self-repairs? Screw you,
Old god
blacksmith.
blood.
You're never taking my hard-earned gold. I'll never have to get naked and die again.
By donning this dark helm, Ner'zhul and Arthas fused
That guy's
to become
funny.
one, a being far more powerful than either had been before.
He can effortlessly cover cities in ice storms, murder hundreds with the power of shadow, and learn all of your secrets with the eye
He
of
easily murder
Icarus.
people in shadows.
Azeroth's fate was sealed.
Jack the Ripper?
Was doomed.
See this guy? He's Illidan, a 15,000-year-old demon hunter with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. As a Death Knight, Arthas could take him down, even after fighting through a
Quite
massive
smart.
army to get to him. Against this new
Pretty evil.
Lich King, Illidan never stood a chance.
This
Wow.
is important because
Guys,
Illidan
that'd
had
be-
absorbed the power of Gul'dan, an orc warlock who, alongside his followers, raised the Broken Isles out of the sea, a massively powerful feat of magic.
The fact that Arthas, a mortal guy, beat him up
He
is
lifted
a
up
big
Atlantis,
deal.
pretty much?
Just imagine how kick-ass he'd be in full control of the undying Lich King powers. Oh wait, we don't have to.
Ner'zhul
I
may
hope
have
not.
pulled Arthas' strings up until this point, but he had made a drastic miscalculation. Within the mind of the Lich King, Arthas battled Ner'zhul for control and won. The power of Frostmourne, of the Scourge,
That's sick.
of
You
Undeath
beat him.
itself, was now
That's
under
my
the
power,
command
bitch.
of Arthas.
And by this point, he was just done. Like, with everything. We've all had one of those days, right? Where you see all of humanity is so pathetic they can only be saved by just killing them all, so you rip out your own heart. Yeah, relatable.
Determined to end
that
all
before.
life, Arthas led his scourge across Azeroth, spreading the plague to every corner of the world.
Classic
He
Lich
slaughtered
King
every
move.
contender in his
Oh,
path,
stabby.
including legendary champions like this hero of the Horde,
This guy.
Grenache
And then this other
Who
guy.
the Lich King bitch slapped
He
to
looks like
death in one hit, then zombified to
Clapjaw
serve him
from fucking
instead.
He-Man, but
Man, that didn't go well.
The Lich
did.
King seemed unstoppable.
Only
Trapjaw, not
one
Clapjaw.
thing could take him down. A 25-man raid team of the best nerds World of Warcraft
Leroy.
servers had to offer. And that one guy who was just there because he was friends with somebody, but damn, he sucked.
With these heroes
That's me.
triumphant, the Paladin Tyrion shattered Frostmourne with an equally legendary blade, ending the Lich King's vile reign.
But the Scourge
Ah,
doesn't
so he got his
work
ass
the
beat
Venomous battle
by
droid
just
rules,
25
so there
guys?
must always be a
Sauron-
Lich King to keep
oh,
the relentless
he got beat
undead
by
in
one
check.
little Frody
Yet
boy.
no Lich King before or since ever matched the terror
We got
and
beat by a
malice
little Frody
Arthas
boy.
brought to
I
Azeroth.
hope Lich King just
Without
rips
a
off the
doubt, one of
fucking
the
One
most
Ring and throws it
terrifying
into
kings
fucking
to
some
ever
lava, and that's how he
conquer
wins.
The world of Warcraft.
Alright, cool. I feel like I learned something
This
today.
episode of Death Battle is sponsored by
The Lich
Shady
King was a
Rays.
guy,
Are
he
you
was
looking
good,
for
and then he
an
became
industry
bad,
best
and then he took the
combination of
bad
fit,
power and made it
style,
his, and then
performance
he's
without
the
big
best.
brand price tag?
And then he got his ass
Shady
beat.
Rays has got all of that to make your perfect summer complete.
And then you beat his ass in
Every pair of
the
shoes
game
is
while
backed
eating
by
Cheetos.
replacements.
If you lose or break your
And
pair,
laying
it's
in a
not
pile of your
cheap.
own
Send
filth.
your
I'm not gonna say
brand
what the filth
new
is. Let's just say it's gonna be,
Every order they provide 10 meals to fight
it'll be you,
America.
that's for sure.
That's over 20
It'll be all you.
You get to look good with your
Shady Rays.
by making an
I'm wearing my Shady Rays. I wonder if Ray wore any Shady
Or return
Rays.
them for free
Probably not.
within 30 days.
There's no risk when you shop with Shady Rays.
Exclusively
Shady
for our
Rays.
viewers, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season.
Come on, use the code Death Battle. Go buy some Shady Rays.
50% off.
God damn it.
Pairs of polarized
It might get
sunglasses.
darker earlier now, but you still need them.
Shades rated 5 stars by over 200,000 people.
Might get dark at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but whatever.
All right, the combatants are set. We run
There
the
we
data
go.
through all possibilities.
It's time for an undeath battle!
Because they're dead. Alright, here we go. 3D? Is it gonna use like World of Warcraft style graphics? It's looking like it. I was thinking that. Alright. Hey yo, bitch! Oh, it's Inspector Gadget. What's his name? Claw.
In this cold north, you will find only death.
Oh, shit, I'll go down. I'm gonna say, from what I heard, I'm gonna say the Lich King. Oh, these fake ass ring wraiths? Get the fuck off me. Yeah, you grab a ghost. Fuck it. Oh, shit. You just turn him into a good guy? Yeah. Or, well, I guess they're both bad guys. Good guy for him. Yo, coming in with the wolfie. Yeah. You can get your face. Do it. Yeah. It's already out already. Was he floating there or was he glitching? A little weird. Yeah. Oh! Oh, nice. Oh, that's sick. That was pretty sick, actually. I like that. It's actually a pretty epic battle. He just grabbed his fucking sword. Yeah. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, the animation is a little. What? Hey! Whoa! He turned into the eye. He turned turned into a nice eye. Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa! Is he actually gonna win? Yeah, I guess so. All right. Nice. Fuck you, pussy. There you go. My throne. Oh, that's great. When he sits down, sizzle, sizzle. We'll be sitting on a pile of water in a second.
Well, if he wasn't all powerful,
That was a pretty good battle, actually.
There's
some good epic moments in there,
Despite the Lich King's impressive power, Sauron's might was absolute.
But not before he got the duel of his life in a crazy close bout. First up, both Dark Lords could counter pretty much any mind or soul-screwing powers, making a lot of their usual tricks way less noteworthy in this battle.
I think that battle was definitely better than the Jason and Michael one from last time.
Most physical bodies
The
would not
animation's
survive
low.
such a disease.
So Sauron just got rid of his body. Who needs it?
Fuck
Especially
it.
when you can rebuild one or just start fighting as a ghost. Both things Sauron could do.
After all, the plague is intended for organic
Far
mortal
less
enemies
experience, less
and has
powerful.
never infected a spirit.
Another
I would-
smaller point for Sauron.
I was really
was his
into the
weakness.
Lich King
The
story.
Lich King was a
That's why I
clever
picked
bastard,
him.
but
Also,
even with the
I
Icarus,
knew
it would've
enough
been
about
tough for him
Sauron
to decode
that I
and
still,
destroy
even though they
one
gave a
race.
backstory,
Meanwhile,
I'm still
given
not
enough
too
power,
sure much
Sauron
like
would
about Lich
naturally
King.
end up destroying Frostmourne. He's kind of got a thing for breaking swords.
Yeah.
So let's compare their power. While their highest limits are certainly nebulous, interestingly enough, some of the most impressive feats from both worlds involve lifting islands. As Sauron is a more powerful Maya than Osei, and the Lich King could reliably defeat someone with Gul'dan's magic, it is possible to gauge the difference in power by measuring the islands that were raised.
Keep in mind, Gul'dan had a bunch of help, so we're
Well,
only
this is
giving him
incredible.
his share.
They go that
Turns
far
out
into
Osei
detail.
was doing twice
Well, this
the
island
work.
was a little
By
bigger than the
examining
other one, so
official
yeah, there you go.
maps to determine the volume of the
There's
islands, we
official
found the
maps.
difference between
I
lifting
love
2
it.
quadrillion tons of rock versus 4 quadrillion
Oh,
tons.
man, doubled
Among
you,
further
bitch.
energy
More than
required to
doubled.
actually lift these through the ocean, of course. Both impressive, sure, but Sauron had the edge.
And for the final nail in the coffin, the Lich King might have been
He
super
lifted more
scary,
islands.
but he really
Sorry,
wasn't
Lich
around
King,
for all
pussy.
that long.
You only
At least
lifted
not when
two,
compared
almost
to the
2
experience
quadrillion.
Sauron has warring with the world for thousands of years.
Kind of
The
a
Lich King
bitch
certainly
shit.
posed a threat to Sauron, but the ruler of Mordor's awesome might, enduring spirit, and millennia of treachery proved him the superior Dark Lord.
Wow!
Is that it?
What? Are you sour on the pun?
Yeah, that was good.
I was pretty keen about
Oh,
it.
wow. Oh,
The
fuck you.
winner is Sauron.
I wish it just ended there. Wow. All right, who's
Hey,
gonna be
if
next?
you want more Death Battle ASAP, why not grab a membership? You'll get exclusive emotes, badges, live chat, live streams,
Oh
and a
man,
bunch
exclusive
of behind-the-scenes
emotes.
stuff.
All right,
Just click that join button. Thanks for watching.
next time. What is it? Yeah. Okay, you got me. What's up? Ooh. Oh, I don't watch Black Clover. God damn it. All right. Hey, I'm there for Deku. That's for sure. Hell yeah. All right. All right. I was hoping it would be something I watched. God damn it. I got really excited for about 5 seconds until they said Black Clover. I don't watch Black Clover. I'm sure it's great. I just don't watch it. So, hey, I know more about that than I do about some other things I've covered in the past. So, so that's fun. Anyway, that was actually a really good one. I figured it would be because there's just something about this battle that seems like it'd probably be awesome, even if you've never just like look at these two. That has to be a good battle. That was a pretty good one. I like the visuals for the most part. Some of the animation's a little iffy, but you can say that about other ones. And Death Battle's still working on a budget. You know, it's not going to be like the highest of qualities. They have, what, 2 weeks in between episodes? I'm sure each episode's being worked on close to release, too. So, I'm sure, like, everything else gets worked on first. You know, like, maybe even, like, months ago. I'm talking about all the info and stuff and the editing for everything, and then the animation itself gets done last minute, I would assume. That's my guess. Maybe it's the other way around. Who knows? Yeah, they do great work. I know there's people that are like here and there about Death Battle, but they definitely put the work into it. Even if they get 1 or 2 things wrong here and there, they're not, They're not an official source for the correct verdict of who would win in a fight, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure maybe they call themselves that. Oh, that was in 4K. I didn't realize that. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Do they usually do 4K? I mean, I watch premieres, so usually I just leave it on auto. So I actually didn't realize that was 4K. Anyway, that was great. So I really enjoyed that one. So that's Sauron versus Lich King from, of course, Lord of the Rings and WoW. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. And link in the description. I don't think I said that before. Shit.